Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Simple Happy Life. I'm Sabrina, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about what we're using in our morning basket for this fall semester. Many of you know what a morning basket is, but if you don't, you can do a quick Pinterest, Google, Instagram, YouTube search and find out so much information. But for us, I feel like it's an anchor in our morning and a great transition into our lessons. So I'm going to share with you what's inside of these books and how we're using them this fall. I wanted to let you know that I'll be adding this video to a playlist hosted by Jessica at the Waldock Way and Abby of Rooted in Rest. And this month, mamas will be sharing what's in their morning baskets. So you guys will learn so much and see how it can be so different and serve so many purposes for different families. So I will make sure I link that in the description below. So if you've been following along, you've seen me share many of these resources. So I'm just going to talk a little bit more about how we're actually using them. So we're going to be using this Biblical Virtues and Values Beginner's Character Development Journal from the Thinking Tree. And this is going to be our devotions in the fall. We're going to use these for our memory verses. And they have a teacher instructions here. We are going to use this, like I said, for our memory scriptures for the week. So there's 4 pages around each scripture or each character trait or emotion that you are working on. So this one's anger. So you have can color, talk about it, read the scripture, talk about it. I'm going to have my boys look it up in their Bible. I'm thinking about getting my oldest one a new Bible. We've had this one for a while, and it's for younger readers. So I think he's ready to have his own and maybe for tweens. So we will continue this for 4 days, reading about it, talking about where this shows up for us and what God has to say about it while we read through My Mixed Emotions. Now this book, I'll leave this one open so you can see. This one's anger that we'll be talking about. And I might flip through this and choose a scripture or a topic that I feel like, we need to work on. I may not be able to flip directly to it, but there's quarreling, humility, pride, sarcasm, seeking wisdom, being loving, kindness, envy. So all these type of things are big emotions that our kids are feeling. I have a 7 and 9-year-old. My 9-year-old will be 10 in a few months, and so oh boy, we're going through some feelings. So see, if we're talking about anger in this DK book, which I absolutely love and I've shared quite a few times now, My Mixed Emotions, we'll flip and we'll talk about anger. We'll talk about what that looks like, what that might feel like, and not just the surface. And I love this graphic that they have in here of this iceberg to show that it's below the surface. It's not just, someone's mad. Like, why are they mad? What might they be feeling? What might you be feeling? And so I think that these work really well together. I know that not everyone that follows me shares the same beliefs. This one is not religious. So I just wanted to put that out there. I think these work really well together, and we've been having really great conversations around this book. And I think it's important to have these conversations with your kids about their emotions and identifying their feelings, not just in the moment. So when they are in the moment, they have some tools to recognize what it is they're feeling and be able to work through that, because you've kind of done some practice runs and knowing what that feels like and how to talk through that. So this is a really great book for that. So we would, this is a good one when you're talking about envy and what's fairness and, feeling jealous and upset. Like it just works really well. So I'm looking forward to working our way through this character development journal in the fall. And they will also have, well, actually, let me share this one first. After that, we're going to be moving into this beautiful, beautiful book called Sing a Song of Seasons, a nature poem for each day of the year. Had this one on the list for a little bit, and it is gorgeous. I was going to wait till January to start it because it's a poem for each day, but I'm glad I didn't wait. You can start this whenever you get it. So I'm just going to start at the back and flip. I like this because it's got some poems that my boys already recognize, some that they've already memorized from other curriculum that we've done or books that we've had. So that's sweet. And also a lot of new poems that we've never read. But these illustrations are gorgeous. And I like these like one line a day, a poem a day, a quote a day type things because it's something little to look forward to each day. Oh man, these pumpkins are making me look forward to pumpkin spice everything. We light candles in the schoolroom, just kind of set mood for our work. And so pumpkin spice candles, yes, y'all be back again this year. My girlfriend's giving me a hard time about that. You and pumpkin spice, isn't that over? Is pumpkin over? No, it's not over. It's not over. So I'm excited. Maybe we'll mix in a few other scents. But I'm looking forward to the fall. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the winter this year too. Starting to get a new appreciation for it. Even though I'm gonna be inside by the fire, looking out. Sometimes it can look, dreary and barren, but really I know that there's a lot of growth happening. And that's kind of like our homeschools too, where in the winter months, it's kind of like, oh goodness, push through, just push through. We can do it. We can do it. But then there's such an appreciation for all that they have learned and, that they can put into words and they can write and they can read more. Just their growth. I just see it so much in the spring. And that comes from putting in that work in the winter, even on days that seem a little dreary. So I know I have spent a minute flipping through this book, but I'm kind of lost in it myself. All right, I'm gonna close it down. But it's so beautiful. This is a great way to start the day and see beauty in nature, see the beauty of God's creation, and just it makes you acknowledge that. So I like this. So next we move into some mindfulness. Now I've shared these cards before. Usually my husband likes to lead these activities, but they're nice and short and sweet and they're for the whole family. So older kids, younger kids can do these. They come in this nice sturdy box and these nice durable cards. And they're color coded because you have these life skills that you're working on. So the cards kind of match up to that. So you have quieting, seeing, reframing, caring, focusing, connecting. And this is just a really sweet, simple way, I think, to practice mindfulness and being present. And so this one is a fun one. It's called Mind, Body, Go. It doesn't take long to do, and all you need is a ball. So you're rolling the ball back and forth as quickly as you can and naming emotions and physical sensation that you're feeling in the moment. And I think this is really good practice for everyone in being present and acknowledging what's going on inside your body. So I really like these cards. We also use the Headspace app, which is for adults. Well, it's for everybody because they have kid exercises too. And so we do those with our kiddos and they really enjoy doing them. And I think it is a great way to move into our more focused work. So something we alternate between is our cursive. And while the boys are working on their cursive, I will be doing hand lettering. I shared this in a recent haul. This is from Target, Dollar Spot. And so I have a couple of these, well, like 2 or 3 of these little books. So I will be working on this while they working on their cursive. So I'm looking forward to practicing that and then seeing me practice and working on these skills. They see me learn and read and do all the time, but we don't actually, not a lot of it, happens together. So this is exciting for us to be doing this together, learning these things together. So my 4th grader has been using Handwriting Without Tears. They both have since we started homeschooling for print and for keyboarding. We still use it for keyboarding for my 4th grader. I like this because you can see there's a little science, a little history, a little geography, a little grammar mixed in with their cursive practice. So I like that for him. And so, like I said, he's still using the keyboarding as well. And my 2nd grader is using the print one too. But he wanted to learn cursive like his big brother. So he's going to be working his way through this one. So he also does keyboarding without tears. So we enjoy these. And to make this even more fun, because these are actually pretty cool workbooks, we use these friction pens, and they are they write really well, and they erase really well too. So they're black and white pages, so you can bring the fun to it with some colored pens, as well as my boys have wanted to use my Tombow markers, which I'm excited to actually hand letter with, because I use them as highlighters in my planner, which they're beautiful and they don't bleed, but I want to practice my modern calligraphy with them too. So they will be able to use these as well. This pouch just has the current colors that I'm using in my planner. So, and I've been using these colors for a while. I really like them. I might switch something up for the fall, but I don't know yet. So, that is fun for us. And the last thing we would kind of alternate the cursive with are our journals. So I will be catching up on my 1 line a day journal. I fell off, like pre-COVID, I was pretty on it and writing something that happened every day, whether it was a high, low, in between, something that might seem insignificant to someone else, but may have been, special for me. But I fell off of that real hard, using my planner, everything. So I'm going to get back to writing in this, and you can see, like, man, it has been so long. But I would just want to be more consistent with this. So I'm going to go back and play catch up a little bit and continue to write in this. This is a 5-year memory book. Now you could use this just for your homeschool, and only, write in this something that happened in your homeschool day. For me, this is just life, and that may be something that happened in our homeschool day, or it may be something outside of that. But I'm going to catch up in this while they write in their big life journal. So this is a daily edition for kids. I like Big Life Journal. We've used their printables in the past, and I've just put them in a notebook, and we have use those for our character studies. We also have the journal that you work through with your kids, but I like this one because they can do this independently. I like that it looks like this grid paper. The boys have traveler's notebooks too, and they have grid paper and dot paper inside, so this was kind of sweet for them to see, and it has this sweet little bookmark. But you could do this at the beginning of the day. You could do this at the end of the day. It's just one great thing that happened today. I felt seeing something that made me laugh today, and the prompts are different each day, but I think it's just a really great way for your kids to think about what's going on, and take kind of inventory of the good things, the hard things, their goals, and whatnot. So this has been really fun, and the guys like that, and they use these pens in it as well. So that's it. Like I said, we kind of alternate between those things. Usually I finish up either writing, I use my planner sometimes, but usually I finish up writing in my planner, which I'm going to do outside of that. I'm going to be working on my journal during this time with them, but I will finish up before them. And so while they finish up, I will go ahead and be setting up our math lessons, and they will move into Spanish while I get the rest of the stuff out for the day for our unit studies and whatnot. So that is how our day will flow. This is our anchor for the morning, transition from breakfast into lessons. I hope this video has been helpful for you guys. I'm going to make sure I link the playlist below, so go check it out to see how other moms are using morning baskets. You don't have to have a morning basket. You don't have to call it a morning basket. It could be circle time. It could be power hour. It's just really a time for your family to come together and learn things and work on things together. So I, again, hope this video has been helpful. If you enjoyed it, please remember to give a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. And I will be back with another video soon. Bye, guys.